What's up guys, I'm Bogdan and you're on the Import-Export Hub channel. In today's video I would like to talk about what does authorized economic operator means, what are the benefits, what are the prerequisites, and if this kind of authorization is suitable for your kind of business. But this at the end of the video. And before I start, I want to tell you that I'm on the European Union website, the taxation and customs section, because I think it's better to see together the if relevant information directly from the source. And let's begin by finding out together what does authorized economic operator means. And we see here that basically the authorized economic operator concept is based on the customs to business partnership introduced by the WCO, so World Customs Organization, and traders who voluntarily meet a range of criteria work in close cooperation with customs authorities in order to assure the common objective of supply chain security and are entitled to enjoy benefits throughout the European Union. The European Union established its authorized economic operator concept based on the internationally recognized standards and is a partnership program between the customs authority and the economic operator. And this implies the fact that there must always be a strong relationship between the customs authority and the authorized economic operator. And this relationship must be based on the principles of mutual transparency, correctness, fairness, and responsibility. I'm not gonna go through the legal basis. You have here the link for the European Commission regulation from 2005. But I will go through the following information, and it's telling us about the fact that this program, which aims to enhance international supply chain security and to facilitate legitimate trade, is open to all supply chain actors. So basically importers, exporters, manufacturers, distributors, custom brokers, freight forwarders, and so on. And we see here that it covers economic operators authorized for customs simplification, so AEOC, and security and safety, AEOS, or a combination of the two, which is AEOF. And here we have some statistics about the numbers of authorization issued until February 2021, so this year's. And here we have a split, and we see that the vast majority are for a combination of security and safety and customs simplification, so 48% of the total share, and 47% for customs simplification only. Here we have some statistics about the number of issued authorization splitted by year, and we see here that 2011 and 2021 had the biggest spikes. Now move on to who can become an authorized economic operator. And as I said earlier, any economic operator established in the customs territory of the Union who is part of the international supply chain and it's involved in customs related operations may apply for the EAO status. Now, what are the conditions and criteria? And we have here the split for the custom simplification, so AEOC, and security and safety, AEOS. So the first condition and the criteria is to be in compliance with customs legislation and taxation rules and absence of criminal offenses related to the economic activity. This condition is for both the AEOC and AEOS. So your business will have to have a clean record. Then you have to have in place appropriate record keeping for both the AEOC and the security and safety, financial solvency, and then for custom simplification, you'll have to have the proof that there are practical standards of competence or professional qualification. And for the security and safety, you'll have to have appropriate security and safety measures. What is important is the fact that once the AEO status is granted by one member state and recognized, it will be recognized by the whole customs authorities in all the member states. Now moving on to the benefit section of being an authorized economic operator, we see here that for the custom simplification, you'll benefit from easier admittance to customs simplifications, fewer physical and document-based controls for both the security and safety and the customs simplification. You will receive a notification in case of selection for physical control, both for safety and security and customs, and you will receive priority treatment if your shipment is selected for control. Again, you'll have the possibility to request a specific place for customs control, so maybe your warehouse. In terms of indirect benefits, this is available for both the security and safety and the custom simplification, and you will receive recognition as a secure and safe business partner. You will have some improved relations with customs and other government authorities, so this is very good for the CSR. Reduced theft and losses, fewer delayed shipments, improved planning, improved customer service and customer loyalty, lower inspection costs of suppliers, and increased cooperation. Then for another indirect benefit for the security and safety operators, you receive mutual recognition with third countries. And I'm not going to go through the mutual recognition with third countries. You have here the links, so feel free to get more information from that link. Now, where to apply for the authorized economic operator status. So here we see that the competent customs authority shall be that of the place where the applicant's main accounts for customs purposes are held or accessible, and where at least part of the activities to be covered by the decision are carried out. So we saw together the conditions, the criteria, but also the benefits of being an authorized economic operator. And you might be asking yourself if this kind of authorization is suitable for your business. And in order to answer these questions, from my opinion, I think you should ask yourself two relatively simple questions. And the first one is your company involved in lots of import-export activities with countries outside a certain trade bloc, like the European Union trade bloc or ASEAN trade bloc or African trade bloc? And the second question is, does your company have a dedicated customs department? And if the answer for those questions is no, then I highly recommend you not to start applying for an authorized economic operator just yet, but try to benefit indirectly from those facilities by finding a service provider that is already authorized. I'm talking here about a customs broker or freight forwarder or a transport provider. because the benefits for the small and medium enterprises in relation with the investments both in human resources, IT, and infrastructure in general are very limited, especially because once you've applied and gained the status of an authorized economic operator, you'll have to maintain it as well. Okay, so that's it for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, hit the like button, and subscribe to this channel if you didn't do it already. And until next time, keep your business safe.